You're not marrying a man who says he's been to Italy 5 times and still orders cappuccino after dinner.
Traditional Italian cappuccino. Any time is the perfect time.
Total consistency and realism, the holy grail of AI filmmaking. Here's how we tried to achieve it using Seedance 2.0 Omni to create this test short film. In this video, I'll show you the exact methodology that allowed us to maintain character, location, color palette, lighting, and set decoration consistency throughout the whole film. Main character and the supporting actors' consistency. The script for the short film you just watched is focused on the main character, an unforgiving, traditional Italian woman. I'll cover our general workflow later, but right after we polish the script, we sat down to create our hero and make sure her look stays unchanged from shot to shot. We also wanted the looks of the supporting actors, the bride and the groom, to be locked. The first issue we faced was a built-in Seedance function that restricts the upload of reference images portraying realistic humans. It was implemented as a result of the legal dispute everyone has heard about, and it is causing consistency issues for any realistic film production. Here is the workflow that allowed us to achieve character consistency. To teach the model our protagonist's exact likeness, we generated a specific character reference image in Nano Banana 2. It follows specific guidelines. The actor must be framed straight on, showing their full body in the final wardrobe we want in the scene. The background must be a bright color, flat, completely neutral, and empty. There should be no indication of movement, no facial expression, and no emotions of any kind whatsoever. Think of it like a lifeless mannequin. You don't need to make a complex character card with multiple images showing the actor from each side, from the back, and so on. One frontal image is enough. We use this specific reference image for every single shot in our film without any problems. For the supporting actors, things get a bit more complicated because, as we discovered, you can use only one character card with a realistic face for each clip you generate. Since we wanted to shoot a scene with one main character and 2 supporting actors, we used the following approach to keep all of their looks consistent. We created 2-dimensional character cards for the supporting actors. Then we uploaded them together with the main character's 3D card as references, and it worked beautifully.
Excuse me, could you tell us where the cathedral is?
La catedrola, ma è vicinissimo. Allora, dentro, poi a sinistra, Bona della Fravera, tu so cadita.
If you attempt to upload a reference frame with your character standing in your location, Seedance may reject it. To maintain our directorial vision, we took all our first frames and digitally removed all the people from them. Then we uploaded these clean, empty background plates as one-to-one references for each shot. This way, we lock in the camera placement and angle, location, lighting, color grading, and overall frame composition. Then, in the prompt, we'll link our characters' cards and explicitly tell Seedance 2.0 exactly where to place the actors inside that frame. As a result, we get the final first frame composed exactly the way we envisioned it. For the 2 main locations used in the film, we created location cards covering the architecture, set decoration, lighting, color palette, and overall mood. To achieve scene consistency across multiple shots, we use the following workflow. For every shot, including the same location, at the same time, we use the Add Image and Add Video tags at the very beginning of the prompt to log these elements. Uploading reference images, including our location cards, and reference videos works wonderfully, helping Seedance 2.0 understand the exact aesthetics we are after. Seedance 2.0 is surprisingly precise in transferring these factors from the reference material to our film and keeping them locked from shot to shot. Sound design and music score consistency. Let's talk about sound. Seedance's native audio generation is really good for ambient spatial sound effects like footsteps echoing or the rustle of the code. It handles SFX prompts very convincingly, but just like some other models, it has a terrible habit of automatically generating background music for every clip. The fix is simple. You must explicitly write no music at the very end of the audio portion of your prompt. This gives you clean, isolated sound effects, allowing you to lay down your actual high-end soundtrack during the final edit. As you probably noticed, we decided not to use any music score in our short film, relying entirely on Seedance's 2.0 SFX. General workflow for overall consistency. I promise to share our general workflow. We start every single project with a script, followed by the meticulous shooting list, built with the camera movement, motion within the frame and the final edit in mind. We generate proper first frames for each shot as starting points. The whole quest for general consistency actually starts here, when you generate your first frames. We mainly use Nano Banana 2 for this job, frequently utilizing its historical and geographical grounding features, which we covered in a separate video, the link is here. The importance of creating a precisely planned and thought out first frames for each shot is impossible to overrate. If you want to learn how to do it according to cinematography principles, I encourage you to watch the video we recently made on this subject. The link is also somewhere here. Our promo runs for about 34 seconds and Seedance allows up to 15 seconds per generation. To ensure consistency and maintain strict professional control over the set design, we broke our script into smaller chunks, generating in 6 to 10 seconds intervals, which additionally helped maintain consistency across the shots and scenes. The verdict: Seedance 2.0 Omni is arguably the best AI video generation model currently available on the market, and we enjoyed working with it very much. It is fast, and the Omni features works wonders. What not to like? If you found this video informative and haven't done that yet, please like, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss our next review or tutorial. See you soon, thank you for watching.